Hello everyone, this is Void Spirit. I'm here to bring you guys amazing fanfiction that you will surely enjoy. But before we start, please subscribe and like the video for more amazing content. CH12. Real vs Fake 3. This chapter is written by Spirit Rimuru. The battle between Asia and Kokabiel can only be described as stunning. The same can be said of Rimuru, who was beating Freed with ease. Even with the fake Excalibur, Freed was no match for Rimuru.
Ah, damn, why can't I hit you? Kokabiel said to Asia while he sends light arrows in her direction.
Asia didn't respond and continued to dodge the attack that was coming at her. You stop dodging, you witch. Once I'm done with you, I'll kill that idiot man that was with you. Asia, who heard what Kokabiel said, was angry. She was fine if she was the one who got insulted, but this is a different story when someone insulted Rimuru more over Kokabiel and threatens to kill Rimuru. This angered Asia and she stopped dodging Kokabiel's attack. I'll kill you, try, little witch, Kokabiel said with a smug face, but then Asia appeared in front of him. I think you don't need your wings, Asia said as she cut off Kokabiel's wings. Og, you little bastard, I will. Kokabiel didn't get to finish his words because he was slammed down to the ground by Rimuru. You? What is Freed doing? Kokabiel asked Rimuru. If you're asking about that lunatic, then here he is. Rimuru casually threw the head of Freed Selzen in front of Kokabiel, and when he looked at Freed's head he saw despair plastered Freed's face, indicating that Rimuru did something to break Freed physically, mentally and spiritually. Valpier, where are you? Help me, Kokabiel asked, but he only heard the scream of Valpier, who was killed by Kaiba and Xenovia. This can't be happening. Oh, but it's happening, Rimuru said while Asia landed beside him. Do you want to finish him off? Rimuru asked Asia, but she shakes her head from right to left, indicating that she doesn't want to. Ha ha ha, you still can't kill someone as expected from the witch from the church. Kokabiel, who saw Asia's response, was so happy since he thinks that he will be able to leave for another day. Don't get the wrong idea, Fallen, I'm not sparing your life, since I know that someone will want you more than anyone here. Isn't that right, White Dragon Emperor? Asia said as she looked up in the sky. What? Kokabiel said with even mere panicked expression. Everyone was surprised except for Rimuru, who also noticed the arrival of the White Dragon Emperor. So you notice my arrival? A man in white armor arrived in the sky and looked at the people who were on the ground below. Issei, who saw the White Dragon Emperor summon his boosted gear, while the others that were with Rias also took a combat stand. Fear not, devil, I only came here because of that Fallen Azazel ordered me to retrieve him, and you too. Valley looked at Rimuru and Asia. You two are strong, and as much as I want to fight the two of you, I have my orders, so I'll let this opportunity slip for now. As for you, Red Dragon Emperor, be sure to become strong, for I will be waiting for our battle. Valley said, and he pick up Kokabiel and fly off. Well, that was anticlimactic, Rimuru said. Don't say that. No one is hurt, that's what important, Asia said. Well, I guess you're right. Want to head home? Rimuru asks Asia, and she only nodded. The two started to leave, but Rias approached them. Hey, stop. Rimuru ignored Rias and continued to walk away. I said stop. Rias then tried to use destruction magic to stop the two, but Rimuru turned around and looked at Rias. His face is not the usual friendly face, but instead it was the look of someone who was about to kill someone. If you don't want to die, I suggest that you stop now. The killing intent that Rimuru was giving of was so strong that it forced Rias and the others to the ground. Of course, Issei was not affected since he was protected by a barrier. Rimuru then turned around to Asia, and once again the two started to walk away. So what do you want for dinner? Rimuru asked Asia. Curry, Asia said with the stars on her eyes. Rimuru, who saw how Asia responded, smiled since he thought that she was cute. Unknown to the two, something inside Asia developed during her battle against Kokabiel, a power that only a few can reach, and once it's fully formed, her power will transcend the concept of power and will evolve to one of the most powerful race in the whole multiverse, a race that even gods would fear. Also during that time, Rimuru felt three familiar presence that just arrived. Those idiots really is annoying, Rimuru said as he looked up at the sky. Asia, there's something that I have to take care of, so head home first, I'll be back before dinner time, Rimuru said to Asia. Okay. Be careful, alright, Asia said, and give Rimuru a kiss and run off towards their home. CH13. The Infinity and the three idiot. On the streets of the city of Ko, we can see a young girl with blonde yellow hair and emerald green eyes. She walks peacefully with a happy expression. I can't wait to taste Rimuru's cooking again, Asia said as she smiled. For her, Rimuru's cooking is the best out there, and the taste always reminds her of the time she spent with Rimuru in Europe. She walks steadily until she notices that her surroundings have changed. What is happening? Asia said as she looked around. The people who were walking in the streets are now gone, and a giant red barrier surrounds the place. Suddenly, an attack comes out of nowhere and heads towards Asia. She doesn't have time to react since it happens at point-blank range. Asia feels like she's thrown against a structure and is being pinned down by someone. Who are you? And what did you do to my brother? A feminine voice asks Asia. I'll ask that back at you. Who are you, and why did you attack me? Asia said as she summons Levitin and her hair turns a crimson-red color. Asia looks at the person who attacked her and sees a cute young girl with long black hair that reaches her hips and black eyes. Her ears look like normal human ears but with pointed tips. Answer my question. I can feel it. I can feel the essence of my older brother's dragon factor within you. What did you do? She continues to ask Asia, who is now confused since she doesn't even know who this girl is, nor does she know who her older brother is. But wait, she said the essence of a dragon factor within me. Could it be that? Answer. It's a possibility since Master is also starting to develop a dragon factor of your own due to the soul of the individual named Rimuru. Asia hears Raphael's response and decides to ask what she is thinking. Could your older brother be Rimuru? Asia asks, but the black-haired young girl doesn't answer. Instead, she dashes straight at Asia with unbelievable speed and delivers a punch aimed at Asia's stomach. Asia manages to barely block it using Levitin. She's fast. I can barely block it even though I'm using thought acceleration a million times. Wait. Let me explain. Asia tries to reason with the black-haired girl, but she ignores Asia's words and continues to attack Asia with even faster speed. I said stop. Let me explain. What is there for you to explain? The girl yells at Asia, and when she sees the girl crying, Asia realizes that the girl is named Ophis, the Dragon of Infinity, one of Rimuru's youngest siblings. During Ophis' first birth, Rimuru spoiled her so much, and she also loved being spoiled by her older brother. She would even battle her other siblings if they hurt her precious older brother. Just please let me explain. It's a misunderstanding, Asia pleads. Ophis doesn't reply and only stands there. Asia sees that Ophis doesn't move and starts to explain what happened. After Asia's explanation, Ophis calms down. I see. I'm so sorry for attacking you, Ophis said as she bows. She learned courtesy from Rimuru, who taught her a lot of things and even created the dimensional gap for her. However, now that dimensional gap is being invaded by her other sibling who ran away after being born. It's okay. My name is Asia, and I'm your brother's girlfriend. May I know your name? Asia said with a smile. I'm Ophis, the Dragon of Infinity, she replied. Asia wanted to ask about the Dragon of Infinity, but she brushed that thought off. Instead, she invited Ophis to come home with her and have dinner with her and Rimuru. Ophis agreed, and the two walked together back to Asia and Rimuru's house. Meanwhile, a few light years away from Earth, four beings are standing in the vast vacuum of space. So, why did you three follow me here? Rimuru asked the three people who were in front of him. Well, you're having fun on your own, so we decided to follow you, Veldora replied. Right. We can't let you have all the fun, Rimuru, Milam said. I just came with them, Ramirez added. Sigh. If you three are here just to cause trouble, then go back home to Tempest, Rimuru replied to the three. Oh, come on, Rimuru. Please take us with you. We've already read all of the sacred texts that you left behind, Veldora pleaded, with Ramirez and Milam joining in with pleading eyes. Fine, but tone down your aura, and I don't want you three causing me any trouble, Rimuru said to the three, who now had huge smiles on their faces. Ah, I hope these three don't cause me any more trouble, Rimuru thought as he looked at the destroyed planet behind the three. These three really are a pain in the ass, destroying planets after they arrive, Rimuru muttered to himself. Rimuru then proceeded to recreate the destroyed planets.